Oh, good evening. Greetings, it is I the Wizard. And I am no longer so terminally sleepy because I ate some Gatorade and some hot chips. So now I'm ready to help this person buy some milk. And I hope I hope nothing weird happens along the way. Okay. Oh, write down my name. My name is Wizard. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Who are you talking to? Shut up and go already. Who are you talking to? I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? Okay. Are we going to play the silent game? Okay. I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So, once again... Hello, can I get... Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello. Hello, can I... Oh, I wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry. Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? That's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I seriously can't tell if this background up here is changing, if we're getting closer to anything or not. I guess maybe this, you know, it's quite hard to parse. I guess maybe this is the sidewalk. I should also make sure it's all within the borders. I think I should move my game capture up a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. It's milk. I'm playing milk. I'm playing milk inside and outside a bag of milk. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards. So then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. Okay. Step 50, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. I do. I do that all the time. I'm so good at saying the same phrases over and over and over and over. If you pull my tail, Wizard has 6 funny phrases. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. store closes in an hour, so you'll be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes! I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... Oh, okay. I'm seeing two, sort of, things resembling eyes. Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Is it just getting louder or is it approaching me? I mean, it's all getting louder. Excuse me, what? You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Come on, come on. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Oh, its sound gets smaller when mine gets smaller. What? What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough. Oh god. Okay. Something like that. So, I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh? Oh! Oh. My interlocutor... Hold on. Interlocutor? My interlocutor shook and crawled away. You just repeated after him. And it worked! Just do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Yeah, I don't think I saw it. I don't think it said crawls, but maybe I'm misremembering. Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. Hi, Vesper. We're out buying milk. Standing by the shelves, on the rack there are bags of milk. This game is called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, Inside a Bag of Milk, Inside a Bag of Milk, Inside a Bag of Milk. And after I finish playing this, because it's quite a short game, I will also be playing the sequel, Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, Outside a Bag of Milk, Outside a Bag of Milk, Outside a Bag of Milk. And it's very stylized, you know, sorta, you know, this sorta psychological type game, you know? And this is, I mean, this is grocery store shelves if you look real hard at it. I need to go grocery shopping tonight. I'm gonna go grocery shopping after I stream. / after Lance and Mo are off work. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack there are bags of milk. You both stand, and the milk lies, or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? Buy milk. So buy it. Oh, my phone buzzed. Let me check on that. Nope, it's nothing. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here. Not here, take the bag and go to the cash register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? I sigh and reach out to take the bag of milk. Or rather, the bag with the milk inside. No, I sigh and reach out to take the milk. Or rather, the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Come on, come on! 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up! I remembered what these games are called, visual novels! And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with the letters. The numbers are written there in full with the letters. Like the numbers are spelled out rather than represented using the numeral? No, because 15 minutes was it? Was it spelled? Was it? I've already, I keep losing track of what was said and not said. The numbers are written there in full with letters. Oh no, they're correcting me. Because I spelled 15 with the numerals in my dialogue choice. And they're saying, no, we're in a visual novel, you need to write out the numbers in full. Are visual novels worse than books? But the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Ahem. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or you'll get it. Or hurry up, or you'll get it at home again. Hurry up, or something about that. It's the or you'll. That's those syllables don't sound right next to each other. It's not that they don't sound right. It's that it trips me up real bad. Hurry up, or you'll get it at home again. Interesting. I'm on my way. As in, you'll get it? Someone will be mad? Hello? Can I get some milk, please? Hi. You have it. Ah. Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk, too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. But please, Mom will throw me out the window if I get back without milk. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? Pay for the milk. Really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye! I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. Ooh, is that a figure there, or just a crunched up shadow? A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it, I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. That sounds good. That sounds like it's good. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. But I'm really interested. I want to know if I was right. Well, look. The ratio... I need to take a sip. The ratio of water to milk in the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. You always let your ice cream melt? Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, it's like a popsicle ice cream and not like a bowl of ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over something as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel, toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. I've discovered a new strategy for going downstairs if I'm like scared going down the stairs. Last summer, no wait, it was the summer before last. I think it was 2024. Was it? No, it can't have been. Wait, was it? I don't remember. At some point in some summer, last year or maybe the year, no, it must have been last year. That doesn't make any sense if it was the year before. I fell down the stairs when I was taking Casper out for a walk, and I sprained my ankle really bad. And I've been so nervous trying to go up and down stairs since then, especially if I am carrying something unwieldy. And the other day I was going down the stairs carrying something, and I just automatically started counting the stairs as I went down each of them, and I went down the stairs perfectly smoothly and confidently. So I have a new stair technique. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out! Ah? I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here! I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen! It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, there are bears with eyes. Oh, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? You could have died. You could have been isekai'd. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I am in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rainstream that hide my tears. Right now, I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Excuse me, what? think I'll stay quiet. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I don't want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. You've been talking to me the whole time. Did I misread that? What? If you say so, it could hurt your recovery. If you say so. Forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Am I going to, like, type? Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, or, oh, I guess maybe she's just going to talk more to me than to... I don't quite understand. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. I like this music. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so... Ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes. Really? I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? Well, the model protagonist is no fun. To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnoses. That's okay. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you? What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors looked like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Okay. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. No, I certainly can't help it. I'm very good at minding my own business. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? What? No, I didn't say that. I won't waste time. What do you see? I see red, purple. Oh, I can't see that. I can't type that much. I see pixels. Anyway, this is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. Okay. This is my last memory. Then, a long gap. Strange. Very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. That's because I'm here to help you. It's okay to have an imaginary friend to help you. Of course, the medicine helped me. However, I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking, we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or, oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. Yeah, I can't reply to you all the time. There's very few text responses. That's how I like it. And yet, the border of the text box went away. I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad. Well, day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. There's so much I want to tell. Oh, interest. Wait, it got interrupted. That was very rude of you. And this is, of course, a different, potentially even a different. That was very rude of you. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? I don't think I really understand what just happened. I didn't have time to read very much of that message that got interrupted. I don't know if the dialogue box was saying it was rude to interrupt it or rude to stop and have that conversation. When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. Oh. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Mixing with the sounds of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head. Diegetic music. I turn around and go to my apartment. Uh, Hi. Did you bring the milk? Oh. Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Oh, and that was it. Oh. I'm kind of interested. I have enough time on my hands. I'm sort of interested what would happen if I play again and I choose some of the less gentle options. Yeah, it's a real bite-sized game. Hmm. Do I want to do this or do I want to move on immediately? I think I'll move on. Close my game. And then if I have some spare time, which I'm sure I will, but I wanna make sure I don't get interrupted. If I have some spare time, maybe I'll go back, play around more. The fact that it goes right back to the starting screen, sort of no ceremony. Oh, this window's big. I need to scoot it down a bit. Oh, oh, is this one a different shape or is my? Oh no, I'm. Uh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, sorry. I I was trying to resize the game window and the something weird like started happening to the text as it was trying to like find the center of the window I had created. I hate when game resizing doesn't have what's it called? Like locked proportions when you resize it manually. All right. What is this window called? P P P. Blah. Hello? Oh, now it has a different name. Oh, there it is. I need to make that way bigger. I think that said this game contains flashing images. Oh god. Escape, save menu, F, full screen / windowed mode. Yeah, no, I never play games full screen. Oh god, there's stuff happening. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. You're scaring me. You can't just start? The game doesn't want to show up in my game capture until it's like oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Like until I click through the language selection, it's not showing up on my game capture. But when I select my language, it starts immediately. I don't have any time. Also, I can't find the borders of the I guess because it's not okay. I'll just try and do it really fast. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. Okay, okay, that should be okay. It's counting upwards. Oh, counting steps. The store is closing soon. This is cool. You know, I don't know if I would refer to that as a bag. I think maybe that was a carton of milk. Oh, I forgot to change my game, too. I'll do that once it stops fucking moving. Take much time. What do you see? Are you sure? Anyway, it's... Let me know also if the game audio seems too loud or anything like that. Okay. Okay, now I can actually fucking relax. Milk. Outside. Stream information updated. Okay, milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. New game, please. I think. Yeah, no, continue is grayed out. I wasn't sure whether or not, I don't know, it would, you know, I don't know. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. I wish I had more hot chips. I shouldn't be eating them on stream. First, obviously, because bad for Foley, regardless of whether or not I had to do a lot of talking. Two, I'm reading all of the text in this game. Also, it would make my mouth feel not so good. Speaking of which, another sip of delightful Gatorade. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... Running past. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside. But there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. Hi, Mom? Oh. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. Wow, that music is intense. I might, hold on. I should at least turn it down on my end, even if it doesn't need to be turned down on the stream end. I love a crunchy guitar. Yeah, let me know if it needs to get turned down. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me, sedating her. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat, while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. The title. Oh. Hello. When my cursor's appeared. The title of the window is Moo Bomb, which is of course bag outside a bag of milk outside. Oh, no, I went too far. It's bag outside a bag of milk. But I'm a big fan of the abbreviation. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Kind of looks like the bathroom. Are you brushing your teeth in your room? Okay. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. But the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow a bunch of them without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. My head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. I'm here! But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sorry, I needed to catch my breath. She's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Hey. Hey! Hi! Hey, long time no see. I mean, we saw each other earlier this evening. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? It hasn't even been an hour. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. Alright. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, hold on, let me put on my mad face. This is how angry I am right now. Totally, for real. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. Oh, I don't want to say that. By the way, you're the one that's useless. And pathetic. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? What do you think? Can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? Felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. The weather tomorrow is windy with a chance of snow showers in the morning. Sorry, I had to check my phone just to make sure the notification wasn't anything, and it was the weather. It hurt so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture, Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching at soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it in my mouth. I like the art in this one a lot. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will surely someday fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, well, I've had enough talking. What do you want then? I I just want to lie down for a bit. I think I'll sit quietly with her. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Ooh. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling starts making me lose my... Nope, make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. There's some plants in here. The sink is over there too. Is this... I don't know, it's hard to tell. I mean, it's sort of several rooms blended together. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way! Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Okay. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. I'll swatch. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. I heard an interesting sound. Yeah. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock's hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please, tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk or did he bring milk? Did you drink milk? I like this sort of distorted bit speech sound. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass and then I need to have a bath and then... Here, drink some milk. Oh. I got an achievement for that, but I can't see what it is. It's just, it appeared just fully blank and white in my corner. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Tell me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything, even an inch? Yeah! My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. Aww! Oh, I get to point-and-click? Yay! You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. Just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling! My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. So I don't get to point and click? Wowee! Wowee! Carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles! One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. Oh, do I get to point and click, please? Yes, yes. Ooh. I don't want to click on this yet. Oh, those are more milk cartons. Huh. I'll go right to left. Ooh, wait, there's two radios. Oh, they just start and stop each other. They could make music scary. Yes. Okay. Papers on the wall. What are those? Those? Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? Okay, I do. Thought these... Oh, yeah, they do light up. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, they could think it's another firefly. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. What's funny about that? I imagined myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And... I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Let's see, can I click on this on the floor? No. Oh, what is that? A bag? A sleeping bag? This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to my senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping at a log at this time, but right now I can't. Oh, she looks sleepier. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Huh? I said, searching here is meaningless. Alright, let's check out the backpack. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. Oh, did you go to like a boarding school? By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, and we had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please? Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car, and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never be ignored, I turned around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look in my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow. I need another sip. I'm so absorbed that I keep forgetting to pause for literally any amount of time. I look in my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. I'm sleepy again. The sleepiness just hit me again. I thought I had recovered from being sleepy. I look in my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. There's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. No, I was already sleepy. I was real sleepy. I had a big day today. I woke up pretty early because I had a job interview. And then I went around to some places afterwards. And then I came home and I took a nap forever and ever and ever. So it's like residual sleepiness from my nap. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost ended up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. Oh, as opposed to like the more pixelated grocery store? You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely moving and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy! Good job! After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while, and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Alright, let's look at this book. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? No, I get it. Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Okay. I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with a headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling goes louder. The pages lift up. I can see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Oh, what's this up here? It's not easy to get out of here. Oh, is it a vent? That's all you had to say? I can't click on it a second time. I can't click on anything a second time, it seems. Okay, umbrella. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Alright, laptop? I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. I had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? Hell yeah. As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay? Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Alright. Oh, I have a finish searching button now. Well, I'm going to click on everything. Let's click on these drawers. Oh, the music. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. What if... I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? Okay, what about this houseplants? Right! Insects enjoy pollinating flowers and stuff like that. Only some of them. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, it might attract flies. Little fruit flies. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Oh, I can't click on... Oh, wait. I can't click on that book, but I can click on... Oh, it's another radio. I'll click on the alarm clock. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold my arms out to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think? What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No? Let's continue searching then. Alright, let's see this cabinet up here. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000th of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Okay. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then act normal. Alright, what are these notes on the wall? Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn in them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off in a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey. Let's continue searching. Alright, toothbrush. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Pill bottles? Ooh. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. What's wrong? I almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Calm down, you already fixed that. Yeah, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Things could have been much worse. Is that an accusation? Of course not. It was what saved me. Well, that's reasonable. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Okay, I think the last thing I have to look at is the... Oh, nope, there's a trash can. Let me make sure there's nothing else I missed before I click on the milk, too. Alright, trash can. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Alright. I want to look at the milk. Can I? Oh, it doesn't actually let me click on it. Alright, well, I'll finish searching then. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? Ooh, what I'm gonna do is take a sip. I need I miss I miss snacking on my chips. I need to finish streaming so that I can go eat more chips. Completely ridiculous statement. What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I don't want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. So cozy. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. Hi, Ashley. I fear you may I fear I may be wrapping up soon. I'm not entirely sure. Hold on, I need to turn the volume down. I feel like I'm shouting. Both of these games are pretty short. And this one already feels like it might be winding down too. I'm sorry. I mean, I might go back. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking about I played Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, very short, it's like 15 minutes or something. But there's multiple options. I'm considering going back and seeing what happens if I choose different things. But I don't know. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yeah, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me. And I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, you still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright? I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Oh. Maybe we're not winding down after all. And now it looks more like the first game did, now that we're no longer visualizing the familiar house, maybe? Or just sort of because of the nature of thought visualization. Ooh! Ooh, ooh. Sorry, I like that little blip in the music. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. Oh. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird. Constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko. And his name is stupid. Are you going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'm now going to take down my hair because my head kind of feels like it might start hurting. And usually having it in braids doesn't bother me too much, but it's better to stay safe. Okay, my hair's free. My hair's loose. It's probably very wavy right now. It's been in braids since this morning. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking away faster than me. And, on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? Yeah, that's unusual. They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs the chain sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up! Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets. But my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and his eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said... What? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hello, milk department? Hey you, move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that is formed after Tresca. I squeeze through to him. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. Oh, okay. I'm not saying that one. But... You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier, of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees. Then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know... He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Ooh. Milk outside a bag of milk. I beat the game. And this time there's actually credits. I think I will, flip back around to the first game, try choosing some of the less gentle dialogue options, seeing what happens. Oh, I'm still so sleepy. I need to eat more hot chip to wake me back up. this whole time that I've been streaming, there's a trash can like directly parallel from me out the window, and I can see it out of the corner of my eye. And every time I like take note of it out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh my god, there's someone standing on the sidewalk across the street staring at me through the window. All right, let's play more milk inside a bag of milk. Taking a second. Hello? Hello, milk? Milk department? Oh, here it is. I need to resize everything again. Okay. Is that? No, that's not quite center. Alright, good enough. Let's go to the store. I could also look at the original English instead of the updated English. No, I don't think I will. But this time let's go to the store and maybe fail to buy a bag of milk. Let me buy milk. Okay. Write down your name. Evil wizard. Fuck, I don't have enough here. Evil wizard. That's my name. Walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. Probably not gonna read most of the dialogue that I've seen before. Shut up and go already. Hey, aren't you supposed to help me? I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot. I guess I'm gonna end up reading it anyways, because otherwise I'm just gonna sit here staring and reading, because I still need to refresh my memory with reading it. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So, once again... Hello, can I get... Wow, there's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I wish I hadn't said anything. Loser. Don't insult me, please. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Let me actually take a moment. I'm pretty sure this game has, like... I don't know. If it's just little differences in dialogue, I probably won't bother to go all the way through again. So let me double check to see if there's actually like a different outcome. I don't know, it's unclear. I think, I don't know, I think this might be something I would rather explore on my own time rather than going through it on stream, repeating myself again and again the whole time. Um, it's not super clear to me whether or not there's like, you know, I mean, maybe I could discover, you know, you know, I don't know how interesting like choosing different options would make a second playthrough, uh, or anything like that. You know, it's definitely something that I want to see. Just maybe not while I'm like also uh bearing the onus of chatting and like not just sitting and staring. Do you guys want to play breathing and staring together? um but yeah, I think that'll be it for me today. It's always nice to have like a fun like I love a game I can play in one sitting, but that like it stays in your mind. Like I love a short game that like if I actually wanted to talk about it properly on stream, I would need to like extend my stream just in like another hour of no gameplay, just thinking and talking. Like yeah, I you know like a I let's start over. Like I felt similarly after like playing Mouse Watching 2, which was I mean these two games were very very bite-sized. It was less bite-sized than that, but I do, you know, the sort of specific genre of like the content, the amount of content, the length of content is so small but like packs so much. It's so dense into that little like game. It's a lot of fun, and I'm a big fan of playing sort of more abstract games like this. Um, so thank you so much for coming, Ashley. I'm sorry that you didn't get to be here for very long. But that's going to be it from me tonight. I am streaming off. Oh, that sounded weird. Did anyone else hear that? I got stuck on the O sound. It made me sound like a frog. Ugh, I didn't like it. Like, maybe it wasn't a sound at all, but it felt weird in my throat when I said it. I'm playing off on Friday. I'm playing more off on Friday. I'll be running around Zone 2 some more in off 2025 remastered. I'm back to 2 streams a week. I'm doing it. I'm wizard. And I'm having so much fun. So thank you for coming. I will see you all later. And good night / good evening, since it's not like 1 a.m. like it usually is. I mean, I guess it's still nighttime. Good night, good evening, whatever, etc. Goodbye.